Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome again back to the Earth, or Mudfossil Gaia. So today, this is kind of a different live stream than my typical. A very dear friend of ours today lost everything that he owns within minutes. So as a community, we have set up a GoFundMe to help him rebuild what he had. So I'd like to introduce you to my Leo here.
Hey, everyone.
And we're going to tell you a little bit about this man and why we call him Sacred Earth's Saint Nick. The community we live at, it's called Sacred Earth Community. And this man gives and gives all year round. He just had a community Christmas party at his place. And so we're going to show you a little bit of footage of what this man gives to this community, just so that you guys can see how heart-wrenching this is for us.
And just to kind of give you also a little bit of a backstory to him, but the events of today, I mean, I'm sure that most of you that watch this today, the 6th of January, 2021, know it's been kind of a chaotic day. And while I was actually on Beyond the Veil, watching their live stream, watching everything kind of break off into the chaos, we heard a loud explosion. I mean, just something that I haven't heard since I was in the military. And it stopped everything I was doing dead in my tracks, because, you know, here is everything going off at the Capitol, and things are kind of just starting to spark off, and there's this loud boom. And of course, I look outside, out our window, and all I see is a big old black plume of smoke. And I go running outside to see what's going on, and I realize it's on our community property. And of course, I take off in my truck to go see what's going on and see if I can help. I've been a volunteer firefighter before and wanted to see what I could do before our volunteer company could get out here. But sometimes it being a volunteer fire department takes a minute. But when I got over there, I found out everybody was okay. But when I got out of my truck, my heart was wrenched. This man that loves so much and has done so much for this community, more than I think our words could ever really express. And hopefully this video that we show will give you an idea of why we're doing this, why we feel like this man of all people really deserves to have the love returned back to him that he's shown to everybody else that we know. And I'm sure everybody he's touched. You know, we've all had these tragic moments in our lives. And this is one that we hope we can find the best way to mend for him. He doesn't know that we're doing this yet, other than his son. His son does know that we're doing this, does know that we've created the GoFundMe. Obviously, with them losing everything and not having laptops and all that now, it's going to be harder for them to do any of this. But because we know that with the people that we speak with on YouTube and who this community is, which is beyond anything we've ever experienced, will want to see this and want to hopefully share in the love in any way that can be done. Yeah. And so here is Christmas Eve. We were headed over to Nick's house. We're walking up towards his trailer. You can see all the other little trailer families around him. Most of those are his family and significant others that were there enjoying along with most of the other community. And just to see how, to put in words how inviting it was, how friendly it was, how much he invested into this, and then to walk up today and see this. Now, this is not what I saw. Originally what I saw was flames engulfed the whole entire trailer. Where we are standing at this point here in the video I wasn't that close at the time, but I could still feel the heat, and I could watch everything that I spent the last few days at this guy's house, just chatting with him. This see gone in minutes. This took less than 5 minutes to devastate everything that this man with a heart of gold lost. Fortunately and unfortunately, he was not on the property at the time. So that aspect was they were all out and all safe.
Yeah, no one got hurt.
With the explosion that shook our whole entire community, this is 160 acres worth of property that we all live on. And we are about a quarter mile from this part of the community from where we live. And it shook our place. It shook our windows and everything.
When those propane tanks go off, it sounds like bombs.
And of course, you know, me being a veteran and hearing that and everything going off at the Capitol just made me stop and take a breath for the moment. But then to come up and see a man that I love as a family member, there's just no other words for it. He to me is extended family. To see what's happened to, that's not his car, that's actually his kid's car there. Some of this other stuff you're seeing is, I mean, you can see the solar panels. Those are the small ones. He had big, huge ones up on top. And there's Nick.
Giant
he's wearing
solar arrays.
He's standing next to the firefighter there, with the silver hair, and that's his son, which I want to say is Nick Jr. But we're not 100% positive of that. So if we're saying that wrong, sorry, Nick, and to your son. But it took everything from them in the matter of moments. And of course, there's me without knowing that I was being captured, giving him a hug because I didn't know what else to do for him. Yeah. Everybody in the community was there. Everybody was hugging. Everybody was showing support. Everybody was offering everything that we could to help him with this moment of shock and tragedy and unexpected. Wow. It really kind of brought me almost to my knees today.
Yeah, when everyone saw whose house it was, because the things this man does for this community is incredible.
And here you're seeing some of the other folks that live right there with him that the other trailers are next to. We don't know if any of them have lost anything as well. Last we heard, everything else was okay, but of course it took a little bit for the fire department to get everything safe to be able to go back in and check, and we thank them. They actually got out there really quickly. This was really amazing to the 3 Points Fire Department, the volunteers out here, to the Pima County Sheriff's Department, everybody that responded to this.
Kinnigan's here.
Hey, Kinnigan. But to all these people that responded so quickly to somebody that was in need in a rural area was amazing. We thanked each one of them. And crazily enough, they were offering us bottles of water, making sure that we were okay. So we want to reach out. Our hope is that all the love that this man has shown to us can somehow be shown back to him. From what I understand, he took the last of his savings and investments to purchase all this stuff. The new trailer, It was used, obviously, but it was a newer one for him. Really nice. I was actually really kind of shocked, but it was beautiful. And then he took this time to build that shade structure to make it enclosed and comfortable for everybody to come and celebrate and enjoy and just be happy with each other. That was the biggest. This was the gathering, one of the biggest gathering spots in our community, because everybody loved Nick, because Nick loved everybody no matter what, unconditionally, no matter what. This man was there for you. He would literally be the man to give you the shirt off his back. And now he has no more shirts. The shirt he's got on his back is his shirt. So we want to do everything we can to help this gentleman right there. Do whatever we can to help him replace what he's lost, and his son. So please watch the rest of this. We'll keep talking about a few of the things that are going on, and share it. Like this video. Of all the videos that I would really want everybody to share and like and get out there, it would be this one at this time. Not that any of the other videos are less important, because they are extremely important this time.
Was he switching tanks? Oh, was he switching tanks? No, he wasn't home. Actually, they don't know yet what started the fire.
Yeah, when we left, we were there for about an hour, and when we left, we didn't have a determination of what happened. They were still trying to get the embers out. Sorry, I'm reading the chats real quick, folks.
Thank you, everybody, for coming and watching. I know it's not my typical kind of live stream, but I couldn't think of a better cause. That's for sure.
So some are asking, what can we do to help? What we have done is, I believe, in the links.
Yeah, in the description, I put a link for the GoFundMe that we created. And I'm sharing it on all my social media sites too.
You can also contact us at mudfossilgaia@gmail.com. And we can communicate any back and forth that way on anything that helps. This is Christmas Eve, when this man opened up all of his stuff to be Saint Nick on Christmas Eve, and brought the whole community together, kids, and he went out, spent all his money, and bought these toys. That's our little man right there. And he just gave these toys to the kids just because he wanted to, because he wanted to be a great-hearted man and show the kids love. And there's only a few kids there, so he allowed them to go back 3-4 times and just kind of made their day and really had fun. Everybody in the community came together, brought food. We all celebrated and just enjoyed each other's spirit and love and being there.
It was such a great space he had created too. We live out in the desert by Tucson, Arizona, so it's really hot. And he has had these huge shade arrays over all of this patio area.
Yeah, you can kind of see it there. He built this stuff. He did all this stuff too. He went out, bought the wood.
And then solar panels up on top, because most of us are off grid.
He did the solar panels. He and a few of the other members in the community helped him put these posts in, helped him get the shade cloth up, and installed these solar panels, which are all now gone. All of this that you see, the tree, the bikes, all the folks, all the great living and happy souls there are all safe and very happy and rallying around him at this point.
He has a huge crew of people around him right now ready to help him with whatever they can. That's awesome.
It is.
That's what community is great for.
Let's fast forward this to the little show that they did.
Oh.
Yeah. So here's where they were doing some gingerbread hats.
Yeah.
Again, supplied by, I believe, one of his family members or someone in the community.
Right.
Just to have fun with the kids.
Moms did that.
One of the other moms did that. Okay.
Or one of the other moms.
because we want to give credit to the people that did.
Yeah.
Now, this is Nick's son. And Nick and his son used to do this mad science show. And so what they've done here is they're doing a smaller version of that for the kids to make it fun, to have just a lot of just fun, you know?
Yeah.
And so he's taking the time to show they're using dry ice and doing all kinds of fun, cool tricks with it here.
Yeah, that was so cool. Yeah, he does a lot of fun things, like all kinds of different things. This was a surprise. It was something new, you know. It's always something new.
And here's
awesome.
where he had gone out and gotten some of those firework snakes, just to show the kids how they grow and stuff. And this is just one of several events that he's done there. He's done drum circles. He's done we've done Thanksgiving there. Just recently, we have done just community gatherings just to come together and have a meal together, which he lost all his cooking stuff too. I mean, he would make pizzas, and he opened up his kitchen to everybody.
He used to have a pizza movie night every week for the community. Yeah.
And of course, here's some of the other things that he did.
And then the fire show for the
fire dancer.
Yeah.
And this is a man that, again, just opened up his place to everybody to come and just share love and space. And we want to help him the best way we can to rebuild that. And the only way that we know how is to reach out to not just the community that we know and love here at Sacred Earth, but all of our other communities far and wide. And say everybody that understands this, that knows this, that feels the heartfelt that we felt when we saw this tragedy. Whatever you can do would be awesome.
Hello, Kingdom Within. And smile. Is that how you say that? Inner Knowing 221. Thank you guys for coming over and watching.
And again, we know this isn't probably what most of you expected from a Mudfossil Gaia video.
Yeah.
And we know it's last minute. And for us, this happened just a few hours ago. So we were doing everything we could, getting the GoFundMe set up, getting the videos put together real quick. And those of you that do YouTube stuff understand that sometimes it doesn't always get put together as quickly as you want, but we wanted to get this out there as quick as we could too. So that way we could start getting any and all help we can back to him. So again, what you can do is check out the links in the description below to find the GoFundMe, or go to the Facebook page. The link's on there. We'll be sharing it to Twitter and Instagram, anywhere we can. And our hope is that you will do the same. And if you can donate anything, awesome. If you can get it shared out to those that might be able to do, awesome. And if any of those things don't work, again, mudfossilgaia@gmail.com.
Right. Yeah. Even if you just share it to, your friends, whoever you know, on your social media, whatever, Facebook, just let people know. And then it opens avenues for other people to get blessings as well, So yeah, anything that anybody can do. We have a huge community that we can reach out to here. So I couldn't not do it. So thank you guys.
Thank you. We're probably going to let this fire dancer finish up his beautiful little fire show here he does, and end this video, because for us it is midnight or a little later, and we probably need to get our rest with all the excitement for the day too. But we would really love any support and help that we can get for this. Sharing it, liking it, spreading the word is mostly what we ask.
Thank you guys. Until next time.